In the heart of the podcast air, Steve or Jason showing flair. Fantasy tips they always share, for the elite who really care. Shout out to the guests who come along, strategies that make us strong, plotting moves that can't go wrong. In this community we belong. Elite FPL, the lights they glow, through the ranks we start to flow, with every tip the game we know. Elite FPL, let's go. Elite FPL, let's go. We analyze, we create, every game week we debate, from the captain to the late, moves that make us celebrate, points and transfers we all crave, following leads to the brave. In this league it's more than a game, fantasy football's true aim. Fantasy football's true aim. Elite FPL, the lights they glow, through the ranks we start to flow, with every tip the game we know. Elite FPL, let's go. Elite FPL, let's go, let's go. Elite FPL, let's go, let's go. We analyze, we create, every game week we debate, from the captain to the late, moves that make us celebrate, points and transfers we all crave, following leads to the brave. In this league it's more than a game, fantasy football's true aim. Elite FPL, the lights they glow, through the ranks we start to flow, with every tip the game we know. Elite FPL, let's go. Elite FPL, let's go, let's go. Elite FPL, let's go, let's go.
And good evening to everybody that's waited in anticipation for us to go live with tonight's Super Cup draw. What is the Super Cup, you may ask? Well, we've got the most qualified person here to talk about it, Firetog, joining us tonight. Hello to you.
Any good evening.
And Steve-O, of course, is there as well, anticipating in excitement, a healthy draw without any hiccups, of course.
Yeah.
It's certainly cold and flu season. I've been feeling it today. I've been in bed. I've had some sleep. I feel like crap, but guess what? At least I ain't got a bunged up nose. Just hot sweats. Here I am. Anyway, I've still got the trusty bingo machine, and I've still got the balls all in one. We've got 72 balls here. I'm actually surprised that I managed to keep hold of all of these. But then Steve turned around and said, well, hang on, you only bring it out when once a year, which is true. And I said, oh, when was the first time we used this? I think it was the 2019 season, Steve-O said. Firetog, is that true? Was it 2019 season we started this?
I have no clue, but it sounds like it could be about right. We're like 4 or 5 years. We missed a year. Yeah, probably.
It was definitely paid for itself, this bingo machine in entertainment, definitely.
$1.99 goes a long way on Patreon.
I know. I think this bingo machine actually. I think adjusted for inflation today, if you were to buy the same bingo machine, you'd be paying 25-30 quid.
Not on Temu, you wouldn't.
Not on Team, you wouldn't. All right, this is high quality. Okay, so let's get explaining what's going to happen tonight then. So we're going to be pulling out some balls. Each ball is going to correspond to a manager. There is a spreadsheet which Firetog has beautifully put together that's going to update in real time. I'm going to pull the balls out. I'm going to show them to the camera. Firetog's going to input them, and on the screen you'll see exactly which managers will be put up against each other. It's going to be a league format. It's very much like the Champions League, and it's going to be very interesting to see who gets who. There is some rules. Firetog, are you willing to put the link in the chat and I'll pin it, or are we holding off just for the moment?
I haven't updated the old rules page yet, but I can give you an update. Basically, it's a bit the format's changed this year, not because the Champions League format changed, just because we got a different number of managers. So I had to come up with a format that matched the number of managers. We have 72 managers. Just so happens that this format actually kind of ties in with the Champions League format, the current format, this year's format. So basically, we've got 2 leagues, League A, League B, 36 managers in each league. Each manager will play 10 matches against a random selection of teams in their league to get an overall leaderboard for that league. And then after those 10 head-to-head matches are complete, the top 8 teams in each league will go forward into a head-to-head. So there'll be 16 teams go through to the final knockouts.
Round of 16.
And that's the round of. So we are not doing a round of 32 this year, which is why we started 2 weeks later. We're going to do a round of 16 when those 10 games are finished. And yeah, basically the same format as last year. Once you get through to round of 16, it's 2 legs. So the last 8 weeks are head-to-heads through this round of 16, 8 semis and then final, a quarter semis-finals. So basically, yeah, 10 weeks of head-to-heads and then into knockouts.
I'm going to start loading up the ball machine. Steve-O, have you got the chat in front of you? Do you want to see who's chatting away?
I haven't got anything.
You got any questions? You got any questions or any comments you want to?
I want to talk about that shambolic performance by Arsenal.
Yeah, talk about. Yeah, I mean, I joined the Hangouts very briefly before going live, and they were talking about, Jason's here. It's because Man United won. That's the reason he's come in. I'm like, thinking to myself, no, at no point in that game, certainly when we had a player sent off and we had 30 minutes left to go, I was thinking, this is Arsenal's game to win. They've got this game. There's the amount of chances there they created, and in front of goal, they just absolutely bottled it. Like, I felt embarrassed for Arsenal fans. Like, not only that, but the referee, I hate to say it, he had a shocker, and he's probably going to have a bad review from the governing body, because the mistakes that were being made in that game, such a one-sided officiating for large parts of that game. And of course, I want to see United, not be hard done by referees. But I think even neutral fans would be looking at that going, that wasn't a penalty. Steve, it wasn't a penalty, was it? Harry Maguire.
I didn't see it.
Mate, it was a joke, mate. It was a joke. Like, the referee was doing everything he could to try and give Arsenal a goal in that game, and Arsenal couldn't get a goal. I mean, ironically, the goal that they did get, they got it off a freak deflection as well. I thought Bayende had a good game the second half. First half, he was a bit hairy. Just needed the confidence to come through. But I think I'm chuffed with I'm chuffed with the performance of Man United purely because we had defensively sound. Harry Maguire, for me, up there. De Ligt, absolutely. Him and Harry Maguire were absolutely fantastic. Harry Maguire, since, like, I agree with Mark Goldbridge, since losing the captaincy at Man United and being kind of sidelined, he's a whole new player. He's back to being like the quality centre back. He really is, and he won't get the credit. He will not get the same credit as other players, but I see it. I think a lot of people see it, and it's nice to see. It's nice to see it's like a player arc. It's like a character arc in a movie where they go through like a trialing, tested period where they overcome like the odds, and they come out the other end. And I'm really happy for Harry Maguire because he went through a really, there was a stage where it could have easily kind of been like mental health could have kicked in because he was getting absolutely battered from everyone. So yeah, from a Man United result, absolutely a legendary performance from the team. Goalkeeper hero. I know he got a man of the match performance. For me, De Ligt was up there as being the man of the match for me. He saved that one intercepting sliding tackle. I think it was it Havertz or anyway, he kind of got his foot in just in front of him and just it's just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. And the finish was it who, sorry?
It was Havertz that passed it to Trossard and De Ligt.
Was it Trossard? Yeah, I mean that was just like scoring a goal. Like for a defender, your one job like to cut those balls out and to stop that. Like that was a certain goal. Like I know Arsenal were missing from like 2 yards out, but that was middle of the goal, straight in front of goal, and he managed to get his foot first there. And I just thought, oh my god, it's just unbelievable. So I'm really, really, really happy, and I think Arsenal fans can't have any complaints about the result because I think that we could still be watching that game now. That game could have gone on for 6 hours. I think Arsenal wouldn't have scored. They just looked useless in front of goal. I think in all fairness, I think Man United probably deserved the win purely because, I felt that they were kind of not. I think they were unlucky to go down to 10 men first and foremost. I think that was a bit of a shambles from the referee. But yeah, I'd be interested to hear from an Arsenal fan as well. I think Arsenal fans aren't going to be very happy about their performance. I'm not sure if Arteta or Harry's been trending yet.
Where's Dan and Ray when you need them?
Yeah, they won't. No, Arsenal fans ain't going to be coming on talking about their team tonight. Put it that way. Yeah.
But Boone is thinking of captaining Bruno versus Southampton. What were you what you thinking on that? Because I've already I had the armband on Ahmed the whole time.
I mean, Ahmad is going to be licking his lips at look at that fixture. I mean, you'd expect, but I mean, to me, I mean, it's the typical United trap, though, isn't it? They perform against the top team, but will they perform against a struggling team and an average team? Like, how many times a season where we've seen United put a performance in, and then the next game they're up against a lower team, no disrespect, and then they get absolutely outdone or battered. It's like, hang on a minute, what's going on? So yeah, I'd be cautious about captaining Man United assets. I would be happy owning them, but I certainly would be cautious. And if you're chasing and you're really wanting a differential, then maybe. But if you're in a respectable league position, I wouldn't be captaining Bruno Fernandes, I'm afraid.
Bruno is definitely not chasing. He's doing exceptionally well this season. So
is Firetog.
I think, yeah.
And the hangout crew.
Not really.
You're doing better than me. You're more, you're four times better than me. Yeah. But no, 500,000 is still doing okay.
The worst thing about that game is that Jesus and Timber went off injured.
What's the? I didn't see the Jesus injury. What is it looking like? He's out.
Arteta's essentially said that it's not looking good, so he's he's done for. And Timber, he basically signalled to say like, get me off now, and he was holding on to his hamstring. So I don't think either of them Jesus definitely ain't playing against Tottenham, and then Timber versus Tottenham is pretty much not happening.
Okay.
So, and if
Tottenham, they need to get Højlund in then versus the Southampton. Is he going to start, Chase, next week?
I think Xerxes certainly put a good performance in. It might be a case that Højlund needs a time on the bench because he's not been scoring goals. He's been doing a lot of running, and he's been pretty average in terms of holding the ball up.
I had him about 6 weeks ago for a few weeks, and he was rubbish.
He's frustrating, mate. He's so frustrating because
I've got nobody for the Southampton fixture because I just sold Ahmad for Gordon last week. And
I think if you own Man United players, you've got to be looking at midfield in terms of Ahmad and Bruno.
No, I don't want to change from midfield though. No, it's just because if Jesus is injured, I need to find a replacement.
Yeah, Højlund will be lucky to get a large, certainly,
it would be a spell the week after anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not worth it. I mean, But let's look forward to the draw. I've got the balls in the tumbler now, and
let me just answer one question for One Life there, which was basically he was asking how the 10 fixtures are organised. So there are 10 tabs on the spreadsheet, match day 1 through to 10, and basically what I've done is the first. There's 36 teams in the league, so the first 18 teams are on the left. And so team number 1 in the first week plays team number 19. In the second week, it plays team number 20, then team number 21, and so on. And they just move down. So it's fairly simple. It's not totally random because of that, but the randomness is the draw. So whichever balls are going in is going to fill in those fixtures, fill in the spreadsheet, fill in those fixtures. So that's the randomness. But it's not like the fixtures aren't totally randomized within there. It's simple in order to be able to do it quick and easy and make sure every fixture's viable and not duplicated. So that would answer it. Once we've done the draw, you'll see the fixtures are already filled, and Jason can go to those tabs and show you the game week.
Who's the current champion again?
Was it Harbour Boy? Or was that the year before?
My sheet of paper's at home. I can't look at anything. It's all written down.
I think Harbour Boy won everything last year, didn't he?
Yeah, well, he certainly dominated last year. So yeah, let's just say Harbour Boy. We'll clarify that.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone in the chat will know immediately, Jace, if you've got it in front of you.
I've got the chat in front of me. Someone will remind us, I'm sure.
Why Bellamy's here, would you believe?
He's excited.
Remember him?
Remember Sai?
I mean, I don't, but
if anyone's ever met Sai, it's impossible to forget Sai. Right.
Because he's so short. I mean,
cool. Right. Hopefully, you guys will be able to see all this on the screen. I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to declutter the screen a little bit here. So, bear with me while I'm doing this. Right. Okay. Trying my best to just declutter this. Here we go. Right. League A, League B, down there, and the balls on top. Okay. Cool. Right. Are we ready, Firetog?
Yeah. Go for it.
Let's see if we can do this without any.
Let's hope I don't make any typos and put the wrong numbers in, but it'll come on the screen anyway. So
I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. Just feeling confident. I might just do something on that. Oh, no, it's not needed. It's not needed. It really isn't needed. Right, cool. Let's do this then. Let's start the draw.
Go for it.
Here we go. Should I put some music on, Steve-o? Probably put some music on.
100%, yeah.
Okay.
Or as the kids say these days, smash it, Jace.
Smash it, smash it. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Hope you get a good draw. Nice and easy one.
Everybody wants to play Simon Bellamy.
I hope you get me. Here we go. First ball number is 2020.
20. That is Dan Bull.
No way. It's not fixed. It's not fixed. Chat, that's weird. Dan Bull, okay. Up against me, that'd be brilliant.
So he goes into League A. This one's going to League B.
Okay, this is going to be... Oh, yes, the other league, isn't it? Number 40.
40?
Yeah.
That is JR.
That is JR.
You know, JR's like top 1,000 in the world right now.
God, seems so many people are doing better.
Talking about FPL, let alone here.
We don't need to know that. We don't need to know that. 59. 59.
59. That is Podner.
Podner.
That's a Group C.
No, there's only two. There's only 2 leagues. He's going into League A.
Oh, sorry, yes, yeah.
Yeah, get with it, Steve-o. Come on. 65.
65. That is Cinnamon.
Up next, we've got 23. 23.
That is Denver.
Dandruff.
Denver.
Denver. Five and 7. 57.
That is Plastova. Or Plastovo. And he's gone into League B.
And next we've got 2 and 7, 27.
That is Emil Smith Joe. And has gone into league with Dan, Podner, Denver, and Emil Smith Joe.
Next ball number is 30.
3-0.
Yep.
That's Frenchie.
Can you even see that?
No, I trust you.
Yeah. It's fade. Some of these balls are faded, but I can read them. But the camera might not all pick it up. Next ball is 44.
44. That's Labro. Oh, I don't even know who that is.
Oh, great.
But he's got a really low team ID.
That's my burner account, that is. That's my account that's 800th in the world. Right. No, seriously, who's Labro? Labro. Comment below. Comment below. Labro. 58.
58. That is PM.
PM.
And he's joined JR, Cinnamon, Plastovo, Frenchie in League B.
What is nice is actually recognising the names. It is actually nice to hear.
Actually got, 28.
Hey, what's up, John Harris? 2 and 8.
28.
That's me.
Ha!
Gone into League A.
Then we got up next 33.
33. That's Harry Dawson. Harry was asking in chat earlier if he was in the Super Cup, and yes, you are. You're in League B.
There we go. One and 4, 14.
14 is BS Carlo. It's gone into League A.
Number 2.
Number 2. That is 20 titles.
Wayne Bean.
That's right. Gone into League B.
Hello, Matty. Firetog versus Podner's best day ever. 63.
63. That's Shagar.
Shagar. The Reddit FPL legend. Up against number 1.
Number 1 is One Life Soccer TV.
Number 1, One Life.
Has gone into League B.
5 and 4, 54.
54 is Nuclear Atoms.
Long time supporter of the show, Nuclear Atoms. Going there into League A. Who's next in League B? 21.
21, that's Danny.
Danny.
Danny's in the chat, I think.
Is that Danny Boy or
Is it Danny
Yeah,
Boy? Or is it?
yeah.
Danny Boy
Danny.
Jack? Yeah.
Yeah. Danny
Next
from
up,
Hang It.
number 8, Firetog. Number 8.
Number 8. Animations.
Animations.
Gone into League A.
Joining Danny and Co in League B. 38.
38.
Cool.
John Magic, who's also in the chat.
John
All right, John. Next number's 18.
18. That's Colm Bugler.
Colm in League A with the likes of Firetog, Nuclear Atoms, Podner, Dan. 24.
24. That's Dread.
Dread FPL goes into League B. So you and Dread are separated, Firetog.
For the moment.
For the moment. Ooh. Confident you're going to go through into the round of last 16?
No.
48.
48. Manesh.
Manesh. Next one we've got is 47. 47.
47. That's Infamous, or Lovefamous as it's now called.
Lovefamous. Changed his name to Lovefamous. 45.
Oops, typo. 45. Liam Wilson.
Liam Wilson. Liam Wilson joining the League A.
Yep.
15, Firetog, 15.
15, 1-5. Buffy. Goes into the League B.
Is this the new Champions League draw format? Yeah. Yeah. 11.
Better organised.
11. Benny, or Ben, Ben 0906.
Ben 0976, okay. And yes, Steve-O, better organised and a lot lower budget.
What are you showing me there? You showing me 11, or is that a new one?
I was showing you 11, mate, there.
Okay.
Firetog number 9.
9. That's Atletico Bilal.
Atletico Bilal, another long-time viewer of the show, also in the chat as well. Ah, we've lost a ball, the first one of the evening. $42.
42. Clickers.
Clickers, not kickers.
Into League A.
League A. Another one dropped. Bloody hell. I have to catch these balls as they come out. Oh, we've got 56.
56.
56.
PK7, who's just in the chat.
PK jumping there into League B. Clickers going into League A. Next ball is 64.
64. That's Simics.
Next ball after Simics in League A, who's going to be joining the guys in League B? Number 70.
70. That's the Don.
The Don joining the likely lads over in League B. 5.
5. That's Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi jumping in Group A. Joining the Don and Harry and Frenchie and Plastovo and all the other John Magic Dread in Group B, we've got number 55, Firetog. 55.
That's Paulie.
Paulie. Next one up. Going to League A is number 10.
And that's Auto Reclose.
Auto Reclose. Oh! Bloody thing. 26.
26. That's Emmy. And we're halfway through the draw.
Okay, we've got ball number 6.
Number 6. Adulis.
Adulis jumping into Group A there. Next up in Group B, we've got these blooming. I tell you now, these balls. You'll have to get a new machine, Steve-O. 34.
34. Yeah. Hoddle's Bootlickers.
Hoddle's Bootlickers. That's a name that I always remember from the early days. I'll tell you what, I need an assistant.
Oh, better hands at catching.
Can I say that? Can I say it without getting banned? I need an assistant to bend down and pick these balls up. 13.
1-3. Was that 1-3?
1-3, yeah.
I can't see them when you hold them.
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
1-3.
Yeah.
Blonde's gone into Group A. Oh,
So
I think she plays. I think the matchup is, as it stands on the thing there, I think it's Podner versus Blonde. I think when we go to match day 1, I think that's how it works. Is the first? I think all the ones on the left play all the ones on the right in the first week. I think.
Oh. 50.
5-0. That's Matty Winalot, who's in the chat.
Matty Winalot, also known as Matty Talk-A-Lot. But will he talk a good game, Steve-O? Will he talk a good game and get himself into the last 16?
Who knows?
No one knows. Matty's going out, says Simon. 22.
22. That's Daquan.
Daquan.
63. Oh no, sorry. I apologise. 53.
53. That's Mo.
Mo.
And Mo's going into League B.
Group A, Podner versus Blonde. I don't know if it's actually going to be the corresponding left and right. I think it's just. Oh my god! 1 second. 2 balls just fell out. This lemon machine. 1 second. I'm just going to put them back in and spin it around a few times. Right, next ball.
I just checked. That is how the lineups are matching as the draw looks. That's how it's.
Oh, are they? Oh, are they? Yeah. So it is going to be left and right. Oh, wow. So it is going to be Podner versus Blonde then. Up next, we've got 41.
41.
Who's going to be up against Emma Smith Joker versus KDB?
KDB 17.
Ooh. Wow. Next up. 25. Jumping up against French FPL in League B.
East Side.
East Side up against French FPL. Next one. $17.
1-7. Christian Walsh.
Christian Walsh. Surprised myself or Steve-O's not been coming out yet. Christian Walsh up against Labru, who we still don't know who that is. Firetog, this is you next up against.
No, PM.
Oh no, it's not. No, PM. Sorry, PM up against League B. 16. This is PM in League B up against
1-6. Is that 1-6?
1-6.
That's Bunny, whoever that is.
Bunny 1674.
With one N.
Booney. Right.
This one's up. This person's up against me. The next one.
Hang on a sec. I don't know if I'm rolling this the wrong way or something, but spitting out. Okay. 68. The next ball number.
68.
Yeah.
The Lost Guy.
The Lost Guy up against you. You versus the Lost Guy. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Lost Guy, also a long-term supporter of the show. He's been here since almost the beginning, I think, Steve-O. Certainly since the Discord's been around anyway. 36 up against Harry Dawson.
36. That's Jason.
Me? Oh, great. Harry Dawson. Oh, dear.
I wonder how many hits Harry will take to
Take as many hits as you want, Harry. I'm happy with my team anyway. Right, up against Carlo, number 66.
66.
Or
Steve-O.
No way. What's the chances of that? 1 in, 25. Steve-O's up against BS Carlo. Interesting. So me and Steve are in different leagues as well. Interesting.
I think the way it works out, I think Ian might play Steve-O in match day 2. I think, 'cause I think it drops down to the next one, I think.
That'll be game week 22.
Beat him. Up against 20 titles in League B, we've got 31.
31. Gabriel Derop.
Gabriel Derop. And then we've got now joining Shiger in League A up against first game. Versus Shiger, League A, 49.
49. That's Matthew Eziashi.
Matthew Eziashi. I know most of these names, if not all of these names, Steve, apart from LeBrew.
Yeah, there's a few I don't recognise, but the majority.
Yeah, Booney and LeBrew, I don't know. People have changed
Boone,
it. Yeah.
No, it's definitely not Boone.
No,
I don't know. Up against One Life Soccer in League B, we've got number 52. Firetog 52.
That's Michael Svedin.
Michael Svedin, yeah, the legend. Up against Nuclear Atoms, we've got number 7.
07. Andrew Ferguson.
The Predictor King.
Nuclear Atoms versus Andrew Ferguson, the clash of the old guard there. And League B, we've got Danny up against number 60.
60, was that?
60. Give me a nice spicy one.
Ramanathan.
Next, we've got Animations in League A up against number 51.
51. Max Roberts.
Yep. Max Roberts. Animations versus Max Roberts.
There'll be some beef in that one.
Bloody hell, that's a derby there. There's one hell of a derby.
We've got John Magic in League B up against 35.
35. Ibra.
Himovic. We've got Colm in League A up against ball number 3.
Number 3. 8 Sausage Sunday.
Who?
8 Sausage Sunday.
Yeah, he used to come on Sunday Surgery quite regularly.
Right. Sorry, I don't know who that is. Then we got Dread FPL up against number 71.
71 is VJ Garv.
Steven knows who you are though, 8 Sausage Sunday, so it's all good. Next up, we've got Manish up against 61.
How many
61.
electrics?
Sorry?
Rodrigo Mimoso.
Rodrigo? I don't know, I'll tell you now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15 names to be drawn.
Liam, sorry, no. This is Group B. Loverfamous or Infamous up against number 12.
Number 12. That's Boona.
Who's in the chat. So that's going to be Infamous versus Boona.
They already have a bet on, I think, so that's interesting.
Oh.
Very good, very good. Very, very good. Next up, we've got Liam Wilson up against ball number 37, whoever that is.
That is JC.
Good luck to you both. I can only see one of you in the semis. Next up, we got Buffy in League B up against number 19.
19. Crypto FPL.
Crypto FPL. Booner's loving it. Zali's in the chat as well. David, yeah. Right, we've got ball number 69. This is for Ben versus Ben 0906 in League A versus 69. Who's 69?
69 is the best.
The best. What a ball number for the best.
There we go. Cy Bellamy, who will be the worst next year, according to a bet.
Yes,
Oh, wow.
he has a name change bet that's not looking so good for him right now with his 6 million rank.
6 million is actually what he is.
Yeah, he's doing worse than you.
Wow. I didn't think any active teams were doing worse than me. Up against Atletico Bilal in Grit League B, we've got ball number 67. Firetog.
67. That's Stocksnet.
Stocksnet. Atletico Bilal versus Stocksnet. It's a very tough one there for Stocksnet. Ball's just gone flying. There's bits on it. Ball number 32.
32.
This is going to be against Clickus
That's
in Group A.
last year's winner, Harbour Boy.
Clickus versus the reigning champion. PK7 in League B finds out who he's playing against first, and it's going to be, if I can catch a ball, number 4.
Number 4.
Or number 4.
Abdul.
Yeah.
All right, 6 to go.
Then we've got Simics in League A up against ball number 29. 29.
FPL Bailey.
FPL Bailey. Simics versus FPL Bailey.
He's so well at the score predictions, yet ironically he's doing terribly in the game.
Next ball number coming out up against the Don in League B is number 46. 46.
46.
Very faded, that one.
That's Lino.
Lino. Wow.
Alan there.
The king
Not
of
doing
predictions.
too well this year in the Super Brew, but
I think he's allowed a year
doing well
off.
enough. He's doing well in FPL.
Next ball number is number 43. This is for Group A, or League A, I should say, Abu
43.
Dhabi.
That's Ghazali.
Ghazali. So that's going to be Abu Dhabi versus Ghazali. Ghazali in the chat there.
2 from Hangouts.
We've got 3 balls remaining. Next ball number is 72. This is against Paulie in League B.
72. That's Vishva Mystery.
2 balls remaining. And the ball is, if I can catch it on the thing, which is proving difficult. One moment. No idea which one it is. 39.
39.
39.
That's Jones Bloke.
Jones Bloke is going to be facing Auto Reclose in League A. And to finish it up in League B, we've got one ball, which is going to take forever to get out because I can't get it on the bloody side.
You could probably take it with your hand, couldn't you?
Give me a moment. I'm trying to catch it. There we go. And to prove that this is all legit, ball number 62.
62. Scotty D.
Scotty D.
There we go. Draw's
Scotty
complete.
D up against Emmy in League B. There we go, guys. Draw is over. All the balls are accounted for. The matches are there on the screen. League A versus League B. 72 teams.
Question is, when does this start, Firetog, officially?
It starts this next weekend. Game week 21.
Well, this midweek then.
Oh, is it?
No, brilliant. I've just helped to write.
Have we got a game in midweek? I'm not keeping up with what's going on, to be fair. Are you sure?
Oh, yeah. I've just given it away. Brilliant.
Take your time. Don't have to do any moves.
I was rolling anyway. That's fine.
Harry Dawson's in the chat. He's happy he's got me first round.
Well, with your -12 that you'll be taking out this week.
Yeah, Jesus is gone already.
Oh yeah, I've got to do a Jesus move now. Damn it.
Yeah. In all fairness, to some really nice matchups. I'm happy that certain players are not paired up in the same league. We split up. We certainly split up Dread and Blonde, which is great. It's good to see that Blonde's got a tough one against Podner as well to kick off.
That's not tough, is it?
Oh, I was saying it for Podner.
Oh yeah.
Podner's got a tough one against Blonde. Who Blonde is actually storming it this year, absolutely storming it. I look at the moderator league and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I can confirm. Steve and I are playing in match day 2.
Oh, brilliant! Beat him for me, Svartog. Yeah, don't let him get into the 16.
Oh, and look at that! Blonde plays Dan Bull in match day 2.
I think that's as well. I think they were in the same group or something, or certainly maybe a year before.
I'm going to be honest with you, and it's no disrespect to the people in League B, but I think League B is an easier league than League A. I'm looking at League B and I'm thinking, you know what? I've got a good chance of getting out of that league. Look at League A and I'm like, that's the league of death right there. Got some big personalities.
Jason, you don't have any chance of getting out of any league. Come on, let's face it.
Come on, my season starts this week. It's all good.
Oh, okay. Right.
Thanks, Firetog. Boost my confidence, why don't you? And I'm ill as well. You could at least be nice to him.
Kick him out when he's down.
Yeah. Oh, Danny Boy. By the way, I'm 8 Sauces Sunday because that's my Discord name. Danny Boy, hang on. Who's Danny then? If Danny's not Danny Boy, who's Danny? Because we've got Danny and we've got 8 Sauces Sunday.
I'm confused now.
So we've got Danny and we've got Danny Boy, which is obviously not confusing. So yeah, we'll have to work out who Danny is. If you're watching, comment below who's Danny.
Yeah,
this is when we find out that Danny Boy's got 2 teams in the league, and we're gonna have to disqualify.
Yeah, disqualified.
That's all. It's all good. One Life's as happy as in League B. After me slagging off League B, saying it's exactly One Life. It's going to be an easy one for us to get out of, mate. It's all good. Do you want to remind everyone how many teams gets out of the leagues?
Yeah. So the top 8
8
of 36. So 36 in the league. The top 8 qualify for the playoffs in each league.
8 plus 8 makes 16. Takes us into the last 16.
After 10 matches, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to have plenty of chances, guys. If you start off bad, you've still got another nine matches to pull it back. It's going to be really cool. And of course, the spreadsheet is going to be posted and pinned in the Discord. It's also going to be posted and pinned on our comments section here on the stream. Going forward, we'll make sure to be keeping everyone updated as to the progress of the Super Cup, and also if anyone needs links to it, we'll provide them. We'll also tweet out the link as well, Steve. I think it's probably a good idea to do that so that everyone is absolutely aware that the Super Cup's going live this week, coming week, and they've got an easy spreadsheet to keep an eye on to monitor it. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and I'm ready to go back to bed now. Steve,
Probably just answer what are the tiebreakers. It's going to be on points and then points scored. So points for winning your match, you 1 point for draw, 3 points for win, and then it's going to be on points scored. Haven't worked out what we're going to do if both are tied. We'll have to think about that before the game kicks off.
In terms of how
we're going to differentiate it. Last time we did it on who scored the most points in game week 10, I think, and then just work backwards to find some way of differentiating to make it fair. So
can you not do it on how many goal scorers was in the team?
But then you have to go into all the teams and work it all out. It's a pain in the ass to administer.
True. I suppose
Whereas
that'd be
if you just go, you know what, you scored 65 in the last week versus the guy scored 63. hopefully we don't have to, but we just need something that we can go, this is the rule.
Yeah.
It's a way of differentiating rather than tossing a coin and then we're done. So I need to update the rules. I need to think about that. Update the rules page, and then I'll post the spreadsheet for everyone to see the fixtures. John
Harris says, thank you for sorting this out, Firetog. This is all I have to play for this season. Guys, everyone shout out please to Firetog. Firetog is he's been with us for so many years. He's the brains behind this, and certainly we wouldn't be able to do it if it wasn't for him and his genius at spreadsheets, even though he hates me constantly calling him a spreadsheet genius. I look at sheets, or Google Sheets or Excel, and it's just alien to me, so I respect him for that. And also having the API set up as well. I
can't take the credit for that. That was
I know, but you're still aware of how it works, right?
Yeah.
So smart people like him deserve the credit, and I think everyone should give Firetog a big shout out for being awesome.
Comment below.
And I know you had a great Christmas, mate. I know it's been a lot colder than previous Christmases, I'm sure, where you're used to a nice temperate or warm climate. But your New Year was good. It's been
everything was good. Yeah, I moved into a new property a week before Christmas, so yeah.
A week before Christmas? That's mad.
Yeah.
Man, you must have been stressed like hell.
Well, yeah, I bought it 2 months ago, so I've been having it done, repairs and renovations and stuff. So yeah, I haven't really been paying much attention to FPL. It's all been house focused, but I'm in now, so yeah, all good.
Jesus, man, what a time to move. I mean, they say don't move at Christmas, but wow. Even more respect for Firetog.
Having a stormer in FPL as well, but that not really concentrating.
It's just
a dagger in the arm.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
On that note, I think we'll call it now. But we'll have a preview show. Thursday I'm busy, Stevo, so let's do Wednesday night if you're available for the preview, Stevo. Because obviously the game's on Thursday, aren't they?
I was thinking Friday. We'll talk off air.
Hang on, isn't there games Thursday though?
Yes.
So we're going to try and do something before then. Okay.
Friday. Is there not games on Tuesday and it's just midweek fixtures? Is it?
Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
All right.
So we need to work out. We need to work out when we're going to do that. Tomorrow night, maybe. I don't know. But
no chance.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll work it out. Right. Everyone, cheers for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the draw, and best of luck to all of you, apart from Simon Bellamy. You know who you are.